There you go, bingo.
Right, I'll start again. Oh, let's get rid of that. I can't see what I can't see my. A square of paper, and you fold it in half, crease it, you open it again, you fold it the other way in half, and crease it so you know where the middle is. Once you've done that, if you've got a pattern paper and it's directional, meaning that you've got arrows coming up or flowers growing up, this is where you must make sure that you from now on you keep it one way. So we're now going to, because we now know where the middle is, we're going to fold this piece into there and this piece into there. Okay, so fold this piece over to the middle, because you know where the middle is now, and crease it nicely creased. You've got a bone folder, use a bone folder, or use your nail or use your scissors. And then you do exactly the same the other side. You got that far?
Yeah, I think my square is a bit more accurate this week.
I don't think mine is. I had 6 by 6 paper here and I couldn't. I've been trying to sort out all my bits, so when I put it in the she shed, I'm going to be tidy. There's a laugh. Right. So now this is when you're going to decide. You want to make the bottom of the coat nearest to your tummy. Okay. So if you've got a directional paper, make sure that the bottom of the coat, if you look at it, it's going to be nearest your tummy. Right. Turn it over. And you want to bend down the paper to the middle line. Remember we folded it in half and half again? Yeah. This top of the paper is going to join that bottom line at the bottom.
Okay.
Like that. It will show it. Okay, like that. Yeah, that's it, Lorna. Yeah. Right, now turn it back over again. And now you want to, this is going to be the top bit here, it's going to be the collar. So you want to bring that piece into the middle, but make sure when you bring it in, it goes just over the middle line, but you've got a bit at the bottom. I'll demonstrate first and I'll undo it again. So it's probably easier if you do it on your side. So you bring that corner there, got to come to here roughly. And then as you do it, you want to make a bit of a okay, so you're making a bit of a coat. The coat won't actually close, but it's like a swing coat of the 1960s, late 50s, 60s. Okay, like that. I'll open it up again and demonstrate. So this corner here, you want to put it roughly into the middle. You may have to bend it and persuade it a bit. Shall I put it up so you can see and copy once you've done that?
Mine doesn't look anything like that.
Show me what yours looks like then. What does
Why
it look like?
Surprised? Mine looks like that.
Bend it down. You've bent it down. No, you haven't bent it down, Trixie. We did that. Right, we did that.
Yeah.
And we bent that bit down, didn't we? And then we turned it round. Okay, we turned it round. So this bit should be at the back. This bit should be at the back. You've got that bit at the back?
Yeah.
Right, then you turn it round. So you've got the slitty bit at the front.
Yeah.
And then you're going to put this corner here. It's going to bend over to where the slitty bit is. And you're going to run it down. So it's got a little bit of a lip at the bottom, but a bigger bit at the top. So this bit of the collar is meant to go over the line in the middle. This bit here.
Right.
It's meant to go over. Okay?
Well, you're challenging my brain. Right, got it, yeah.
Carolyn?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Right, we do exactly the same thing the other side. They may overlap, it doesn't matter, because coats do overlap, don't they?
Yeah.
Bring it over to the middle. You might sometimes you may find it easier just to push the top this one over a little bit more. If it goes over a little bit more, you'll find it overlaps. Look, mine's overlaps there. Can you see mine's overlap? Let's put some light on here.
Yeah.
I'm very dark this afternoon. There, see, mine's overlapped at the top.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Okay, are we all this far?
Well, I didn't get that long fold down the front.
The long fold, you should have that. You should have that. Unless you've done it back to front.
I probably have. I've got that now.
So, yeah. Well, no, you haven't. What you meant to do? No, you've already done the top bit. When you, Trixie.
Yeah.
When you bring this collar over, you bring
Yeah.
it over, and then you continue with your finger down to the bottom, so you can do a line. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I didn't get that bit.
Sorry, my fault. I should have been more succinct. Right, clear. Now we're going to do the sleeves. Now this is a bit that most people, when we made things doing this little move, they make the mistake. If you've got to put your finger in and hoik it out. Right, look, yes, Trixie's laughing. Right. So you want to put your finger in here. You put your finger in there. And when you put it in, this top line of the collar here, can you see that top line there? It's got to be sort of parallel with that. So you put your finger in and you squash it flat. You squash it flat. So that line there. Let me put a pencil line on it. This line here, can you see the pink pencil line on it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to push it down. Push it down so it runs where that other pink pencil line is, and that will make sleeve.
Look.
That's it, Trixie. Down. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Carolyn, both sides to do that.
Yes, that's it.
Yep. Right. And once you've done that, and Lorna, we'll let you turn it over the back, and then unless you want cape sleeves, and then you cut these in. You put that line to that line, so it makes it smaller. I'm gonna have to do it on the deck. I don't know if you can see me. So bring that piece there, just fold it over, and again fold it over. And then if you've got some of those self-adhesive little pearl things, you can put them down as buttons, or you could put a little bit of fur on the collar. I'm cheating. I'm using a pen, and I'm just going to put some pretend buttons. 1, 2, 3. With a felt tip pen. There. Now she needs a hat.
Okay.
No self-respecting woman in the 1950s would go out without a hat. And the hats are so simple to make.
Oh, look at
They
that.
really are. You can make them several ways. A nice big button. I believe the old buttons with a dip in it. I did bring some buttons up. Oh, there they are. Right, if you get the buttons where they've got the dips in them, they're a lot easier to do. This one was one with a dip in. There's several ways you can do it. When I did this one, I used the same material. And if you haven't got a punch, you can always draw around a lid or something, but make sure they're both a little bit bigger than your button. You can also do this with material. I'm going to show you how to do it with material as well. So this is where the cotton wool comes in, Carolyn.
Oh, I was wondering. I thought I didn't have any cotton wool, right? So I looked in the airing cupboard and I found 100 rolls.
That's me. Right. You put your cotton wool in the middle, and then you put this over. And if you've got the ones with the dip in the middle, it's a lot easier. So because what I then did, I went round with my finger. This one hasn't got much of a dip. Let's just see if I can do it. Just have to pretend. If you've got a dip, you go round so you mark it. You put your titsy bits of cotton wool in, then you go around with your glue. And some of those old buttons you've got have got quite a lip on them. You know, they're quite broad, so you may even not even have to go do step number 3. Then you just pinch round with your, trying to do it as neat as possible, so it looks like a circle, Heather. I don't think it's going to look like a circle. And then you put it on top. And as I said, some of them have got quite a big dip, and you don't need to add a brim then. Got one here. Yeah, if it's a lace on the edge, you can put lace round on the edge like so. But I'm going to put a ribbon. I've got a bit of ribbon here. You go. Tell me if I come out of shot again.
No, it's okay. It's good.
A bit of glue, and this 3-in-1 glue, as I said, is brilliant. I'm going to go around with my there we are, little hat, little bonnet.
Really nice. Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you can always, if you're the best dressed woman, you've got a coat, you've got a hat. You're bound to have a handbag.
Well, we did handbags, didn't we?
We did handbags last week.
Yeah.
That's for Anne to see. Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay.